Imagine the most fun you can have with image creation in AI that takes just 10 seconds. I'm Joel Comm, and this is AI for Everyone. Welcome to AI for Everyone, the show that makes AI easy, useful, and most of all, fun. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the podcast, really would appreciate it if you do. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, just hit follow and you can be all ears in. But if you'd like to watch the video version, and I really recommend that for a show like today's, you'll want to go over to YouTube and hit the subscribe, like, and notification there. As always, I read every comment and do reply to them. So, image creation with AI is an incredible amount of fun. And this is one of the easiest ways to tap into the fun part of AI. We're going to look at a tool that's called Imagine, and it is by Grok. That's XAI. So we're going to go over to grok.com, grok.com, or you can use the app on your iPhone or your Android device. Now, these tools are free to use, and you can get started with this so quickly. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to use the browser-based version. If you're on the desktop version, just scroll down to the left side over here and click the icon for the picture that says Imagine. Now, immediately you're presented with a lot of other people's creations, and it's kind of fun to just look at this and see some of the things that people have made. Now, we're going to do image generation, but we're also going to do video generation. We've got flying dragons. We've got skating women from, it looks like, the 1920s. We've got ice cream. Looks delicious. We've got a cat on a webcam. All of these are created with AI. So we're going to jump right in and create something of our own. First thing we're going to do is we're going to upload a picture. Let's start with something that you know already. So whatever it is that you've got on your phone or your desktop, you can go ahead and click the little attachment paperclip here at the bottom and then click upload a file. I'm going to go to the desktop and I'm going to click this engagement photo that Aaron and I took on the beach in Florida. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play with this image, and I'm going to click Edit Image. And then at the bottom where the prompt space is, I'm going to say Add Flying Birds to this photo. And then I'm going to click Enter. Now, I'm going to let this go in real time so you can see just how fast it is. And just like that, now we've got a flock of birds behind us. Okay, now we're going to add the next layer of fun to this, and we're going to turn this into a video. We're not going to give any particular prompt. We're just going to let imagine and do what it does. And I'm going to go ahead and click Make Video, and then I'm going to leave this running in real time so you could see exactly how fast it is. Now, there's a lot of image generation tools out there. We've got Midjourney, ChatGPT has Dolly. We've got animation apps like we've talked about in the past, such as LemonsliceAI. Kling.ai is still one of my favorites, but what they've done with Imagine truly is pretty remarkable. Now, because I've got a high resolution photo here, it's taking a little bit longer to make the video. You can actually see the percent here at the bottom. And there we go. There's the video. Now, there is audio to go with it. And of course, it's not going to use our voices, but I am going to go ahead and share the sound from this. So let's see what it actually did. Here we go.
Yes! Cheers to us! Best celebration ever.
Perhaps not the best likeness of me, but I could have uploaded some other photos to make it more accurate. The point is that we took this photo and we animated it with little more than saying, go ahead and make this video. Now, let's go ahead and go back here. And this time, we're going to imagine something completely out of the blue. And in this case, we're going to go with make me a cat flying through space on a piece of bacon. There are other animals flying by as well. Okay, now here we go. The prompt's in. I'm going to hit enter. Let's see how long this takes. Now, it's not going to give me just one image. When we tell it to imagine, it's going to give us a bunch of different options. So here we go. This quickly, it continues to put out new items for us. There's the cat flying with a piece of bacon through space, other animals as well. Look at all of them. Boy, there's some really good ones here. So I think what I'm going to do here, since this one is actually on the piece of bacon like we instructed, then I can go right down here to the play button where it says make video, and let's go ahead and do that. And now you can see there's our video, cat gently gliding through space like the bacon is a magic carpet. Other animals are flying by. Of course, there's birds, but it looks like we've also got a squirrel out there floating through space. Now I'm going to show you something really practical. I'm going to click on upload image. Actually, this would be a really good time for me to make an announcement. For years now, people have asked me if I'm going to write a book on the subject of AI. And I've always kind of thought that wasn't the best idea because the AI world is changing so quickly. But then at a recent conference, I spoke with some friends and I came to the conclusion that it's really not about the tools, it's about empowerment. And so, what I'm doing is I'm putting a book together right now that's going to be coming out in the fall of 2026, and it's called AI Made Simple: Artificial Intelligence for Everyday Life. And yes, I used AI to help me create this cover with me on it, explaining AI and how people can be empowered by it by reading this book. So, what I've done is I've uploaded the image of the cover to Imagine. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to say, make a video. But I'm going to give it a little prompt here. The man on the right is teaching the people on the left how to use AI in fun and useful ways. Let's animate my book cover. And as it's doing this, the book will be available at aimadesimplebook.com. I'm just working on the website now. It's not even complete, and it will be available for pre-order probably sometime in early March. And of course, I will notify you when it is available. Let's unmute the audio and listen to what they've put with this image.
I can make your photos amazing with one click.
Oh, really? How?
Just describe the changes. Watch. That's incredible.
And that's how easy it is to use Imagine to make videos. Now, here's something else fun you could do. Let's say you want to bring your own doodles to life using Imagine. Well, simply go over to the paperclip and then click Draw a Sketch. Now, I am not an artist, and I'm not even doing this with my finger because I'm not doing it on my phone. I just have my mouse here. So we're going to draw a little something. And I'm just going to use the black ink, though there are options for other colors down here. I don't know if you remember, but in a previous episode of the show, we talked about my childhood kangaroo stuffed animal called Foopy Doo. And I do wish that I had my fingers to draw this right now, but we're just going to make as rudimentary as possible image of my childhood stuffed kangaroo. There's her eyes. Of course, it's going to take this and it's going to turn into a much better work. Let's give her a little mouth here, and then we're going to draw her body. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Let's put some arms on her with some paws. I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out. But we're just going to throw caution to the wind and click done. And here we go. It's making the animated video. What's really fun if you have children or grandchildren is to take one of their doodles, put it into Imagine, and don't even give it a prompt. Let's just see what it does on its own. Oh, wow. Looks like the nose I gave her turned into a ball. I thought perhaps maybe she was going to eat it. But you get the idea here. There's a lot you can do with this. So again, this is a free tool. I think if you're not a paid user of Grok, you can probably do 10 images a day, something like that. They're changing that all the time, but you can go check it out at grok.com. And again, this is XAI's tool. It's included with Twitter. And I believe if you're a Twitter premium subscriber, that you get to do some extra things here. The Imagine button right here, or on the main page where it clicks Imagine, so you can try that out. I'd love to find out what you're creating with Imagine and how much fun you're having. So if you are on YouTube, make sure that you leave a comment and tell me. I would love to hear from you. And please do subscribe to the show. It really helps others discover what we're doing here and makes AI easy for everyone. So again, I'm Joel Com. Thanks for watching and or listening. I'll catch you next time.